Good evening, and welcome back to another edition of Brutality on Venus. I apologize, the last stream got scrubbed. It was one of those things where it was a bunch of little things that just started to add up to wasn't going to work out kind of thing. So somebody barged in here with a laptop that was about to die with someone on speakerphone because they were trying to do something, and it just gave me a whole bunch of signals that maybe it's just not going to work out, and it didn't. So anyway, last time I started to build up a lighthouse, and I want to finish that today, which does mean that I will need to do some ladders, because I noticed that the jetpack just isn't holding out. Alright, who's singing? Somebody over that direction's singing. So that in itself is interesting, so we're going to have to check that out. Cycle to exterior. Who is singing? Over here, I don't have any pipes over here. Well, technically I do. Oh, it's because of you. The cooling system. What? See? Confused. Confused as to why this isn't actually doing anything. Fine. You gonna do something now? Or is it not gonna do anything because the input is that low? Yeah, that's what it is. So the input was that low. Okay. Alright, problem solved. So, again, I want to figure out a way to get this proper ladder. Let's construct, I don't know, let's go crazy. 10 of those. And you want iron. Well, maybe you. You got the iron? You got 19 grams of iron. That's not enough. Okay. Do I have any? Oh, I do. We could. Oh, it's silver. We could run outside real quick and make a little bit of iron. AC. The trader seems so far away. Oh, too cold. Too cold, but it'll suck up some temperature. What do you want, good sir? I can sell you Tomato soup I think I can do. The rest of it, not so much. I mean, technically speaking, I could. 1.2 kilomoles, I do have that. Let's do the tomato soup. 5 tomato soup, we can do that. We can do 5 tomato soup. That's output. There we go. Okay. So this will print off some ladders, which this... I want this lighthouse to be relatively tall. "98 degrees in there. 53 in here." Turn you on, and you will start processing. Like cheese, you will process. Okay. Yeah, so this works up until it reaches the set point. Transformer, large. What was I doing with that? Lord only knows. It's working pretty good. I gotta put some logic into an air conditioner. Okay, what else? We can leave that running. You know what? Let's slap some hay that is for horses into the chutes. So I think we're due for some of that. Okay, there we go. Need a heavier mouse. Said it before, I'll say it again. Sugarcane, I don't want sugarcane. Wait a minute. Alright, let's do it from this angle. There we go. Oh, well. Slap you right there. Make some tomato soup. At least my tomatoes aren't 3D printed. Okay. Hey. 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 Get in there. Tomatoes are not fruiting yet. Technically starting to fruit. So what does a can of tomatoes take? It's outside. Packager's right there. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. We're good. Yeah. Okay. Do that. Do that. Good. Golden. Grand. Great. Do that. Jump up on the roof. Ooh, the morning's here. That's good. You know what? Perfect. There we go. Can I just... Oh, perfect. Alright. Let's see if I can... Now, that makes it a little tough. Okay. Because the ladder's in the way. Alright. Oh god. And I don't think... Will it let me... No, because I'm in the way. Dang. Right? Yep. Added the ladders, and now I'm going to add the chutes. Huh. This isn't working out quite like I hoped it would. I do have a beacon. I'm doing a lighthouse. Just for funsies. Can I can do... Alright. Okay. Crowbar? Oh, angle grinder. Okay. Try not to grab the one I'm attached to. That would... I am aware of H, and I was able to make it work once, but not so much anymore. I just waved my hands around like an idiot. Okay, so if I do this, this will make it work. This will make it work. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I did manage to get it working once by accident when I was doing my Mars base. And that was pretty cool, but ever since then it's been very not helpful. There we go. Okay. Not Space Engineers controls. Let's... There we go. Okay. Next thing, am I gonna be able to get the damn cables on there? Oh, of course not. Well, they're getting moved to the corner. Not sure exactly how I'm going to handle this, but oh, I don't have any lights on me. Well. Yeah, I hear you there. The Just getting a little bit of usefulness out of different things would be great. And there we go. Especially, they seemingly perfect for what they need to do. What was I going to do here? Okay. Well, I can't test it when the system's not on. I think I was going to do an APC there. But I don't have that with me. Or was I going to pull it right off of... You know what? I'll pull it right off of here. That'll work. Maybe a transformer. I'll put a transformer there just to make sure that the network's isolated. Oops. So I don't want to be turning on all my lights. Did I? Oh, I never hooked that up. Oh, that was what the medium transformer was for the trader. Gotcha, gotcha. I need to write better notes. 10%? Okay, that's still good. These batteries are all dead. Okay. I am using up more power than I have been, but it's fine. That is fine. So nice that the panels aren't capped to 500 watts anymore. That makes it really nice. Well, there's that air conditioner. I really got to write something for that. Get our cables here. And let's make 100 of them. And do we have enough copper? We do. Good. Oh, there's heavy cable. Good. Sweet. Process. You can, lights. Don't I have lights somewhere? One light? Or did I use... Oh, I may have printed off all the lights in here. Gotcha! Ooh, that's not how you spell light. Ready to go. 10 is overkill. Transformer, transformer, transformer. Gotta have a transformer. Oh, right. Tomato soup. 5 tomatoes. So I need 25 tomato total. I can do that. I can do that right now. And some oil, so I may need to plant some more soybeans. Light on nitrogen, that's something I need to address too. Okay. Cooked tomato, right? Let's just go ahead and let that cook them all. I'll throw it in the pack. Give us 120 beans, and not that we really need it, but just in case we do. Transformer. Swear I hit. Yeah, there we go. Steel frames. Iron frames. Steel frames. on, glass sheets, steel sheets. Okay. Atmospherics kits, that's good, because you're going to have to start cooling the rest of the base. Really need to put a wireless battery in you. Got way too many ladders, but that's okay. So once the cables are printed off, which they are, pull the lever for the lights, cameras, and action. That was a weird effect on the glass. Plastic sheets we'll put there. And what? Heck, steel sheets we'll put some there, that's fine. Medium transformer. Yeah. That reminds me. Nope. Battery kit. Just a... large station battery, UCCA battery large. Interesting. There's no large station battery kit that you can dial up from here. Yeah, fascinating. How about that? Gold. I don't know if I've got enough gold. Okay, not good to know. Yeah. Well, good to know. Oh god, that's going to be a lot of tomatoes just sitting there. No stacker. Oh, they only stacked to 10. Okay, stop. Oh, that's right, I don't have any oil because I need my soybeans to grow. Okay. Well, I almost got all through the right? Oh, I do have... You know what? Perfect. Need a box, though. I'm not going to bother with the order system. Print me off a box. Thank you. Pick up. Pick up box. Okay. 1 tomato, 2 tomato, 3 tomato, 4, 5. There we go. Wow. Okay. Oof. All right. You want some tomato? Box of tomato soup. Go ahead. All right. Yeah, we'll call that good. Transformer. More than meets the eye. There we go. I think 300 is going to be fine. Okay. Radiance, 0. That's correct. Compare. 1 greater. Less than? Less than. 500. Batch Raider. Yep. Okay. Use this as a platform to work from. Oh, God. I had a feeling that that crap would happen as soon as I tried to do that. Oh. Okay. Hit the right button. Okay, there we go. I think that will be good. Maybe on the tippy top I'll put a flashing light and a beacon or something like that. But I don't want to get too fancy straight away. Oh, of course. Of course, daybreak happens. For funsies! Okay. Alright, now our output type is going to be all lights. It's going to be on. Input is going to be logic compare. Boom. State 0, state 1. Some good numbers there. We'll see if it's worth the darn. But until then, okay, what we got? Whoa, hello. Input side. Output side to here. Okay, this is, oh right, the cable going inside for the computer and stuff. Ugh, that is messy. Oh, there's a storm coming. That's cool. I think I want to replace that wall with something a little better. Okay, so...
Hunger caution.
Alright. I will leave it messy to here for now, I suppose. I'll go ahead and hook this up for the heck of it. I got enough cable laying around. I don't know about the thunder, but I know if I use my jetpack during the storm, I'll roll. Let's see. The heck? Oh, I'm just going straight to the weather station. Large transformer. You know what? Let's beef this out a little bit. Large transformer over here. This will be for the trader. Yeah, okay. Make sure it's a trip hazard. That's how you do things. Glad OSHA did not follow me to Venus. Chip will actually work now. Right? Do I have the chip in there? I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. Okay, so that's plugged in. This is the... Do I have any cables? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, God. Ugly. But I could... Do I want to do that? Do I really want to do that? I don't feel that I really want to do that. Oh my goodness. I'll do this. There we go. Upstairs.
Hydration.
Whoa! Mario got a little drunk on that one. Okay. Alright, I can deal with that. It's by far not the worst that I've done as far as aesthetics go. If anybody's noticed, I am no artiste. Whoa! Okay. 7,500. Okay. Oh, I think I remember what I was going to do. I was just going to put a battery here with a limited charge. That's what it was going to be. Okay. How are we doing on time? 215, 214, or is that 73? Okay, that's 73. So I was going to make just one of these station batteries. Oh, we got a storm coming in. Do I have any gold? I can make some gold. That should at least give me one battery.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Oh no, what will I do? Okay. That is something I need to focus on, is getting enough batteries for the storm surge. Okay, we needed what else? Silicon and stellite. Silicon's in here. It gets me one. Copper's no problem. Gold. And I think it's got all the gold. Yep. So all the gold that I have is there. You know what I should do? Let's go ahead and print off a couple passive vents. Just so that I can run that air conditioner. And I want to put up another air conditioner in the other room. Okay, that'll work. Oh, I forgot about my my vitals. So do a passive here. Just turn you.
Hunger critical.
Go. Don't care about the pressure efficiency. Start bringing the temperature down in here. It's because the waste pipe's so high. I heard something. I will... Crap. Alright. Oh, there we go. Haha. I don't need that. Okay, ladders I should have gotten rid of. Transformers, we'll put that up here. I'm gonna need one of those. Go. Good. Alright, let's go eat, drink, be merry. Phone call. We don't care. Alright. Why... There must be stuff going through this. Okay, this must be backed up. Hopefully that's what it is. Okay. Eat, drink, be merry. Okay. Storm's already here? Cool. I mean, cool and not cool. That means I'm wasting energy. But hey, what you gonna do? Mood is increasing. Switchgrass is ready to harvest already. Or at least mostly ready. Good lord. Don't think it's worthwhile to wait for for it to get fully seeded. No. Now it is. Of course now it is. Jeez. Bang. Okay. Tomatoes! Thriving towards seeding, which I do need the seeds. So I wait. Rice, we need seeded. Good. Oh, you're not. You're not! Mousy, wake up. Oh, wait. Wheat, we're doing okay on. Yeah, yeah. Soybean, I would like for you to fruit. Sugar, I don't think we need any sugar. Oh, we're good on sugar. Cocoa, that might be a different story. Come on, seed. Seed quickly. Should probably check out the trader again, see if there's any cool stuff to be had. Of course, I can't right now. Because I don't have the dish hooked up. That's right. I'll have to see about doing the auto trader. Auto trader script that I got. That's kind of neat. I don't need a shower. Do need to get nitrogen in here. That's another thing that I really need to focus in on, is getting the nitrogen into the greenhouse here. Well, I figured that I might be a little bit of a fast food restaurant for the traders. Even though it's kind of funny that it's obviously not for themselves, because a robot's not going to need a can of tomato soup, but maybe they're just trying to make a nice nice living out there in the wild. And I figured this will give me the opportunity to play around with some of the different recipes and see. Just for fun. Just for fun. Come on. Seed. 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 All that wasted energy out there. I give up. Oop. I better not do that because I need it. Okay. Alright, we want an atmospherics kit for cooling this room. Oh. Okay. It's pretty neat. I am a little bit worried about what's going to happen when it decides to spit out the Constantan. I don't think the arc furnace will process that. I don't think it would, but... Oh, cool. That is... sweet. I can deal with that. That I can deal with. I think. I didn't think... Huh. Okay. That works. That works perfectly. I hate that visual effect. Cool. We're good there, good there, good there. I need to build a filter for myself. It's printing... Oh, right, atmospherics kit. So this... If this expands, this is going to be what expands. So I could get away with throwing the air conditioner right here, I think. How about right here, in fact? Do that. There's that. Okay. We will pull air from here. I think the dish is going to be in the way if I try going this way. Of course, I am getting rid of this dish. Oh, okay. It's a little unexpected, but I'll take it. Alright, that's far enough away. Far enough away for me. And then the waste. That's the coolant pipe, which is this guy right here. Up and over, it's this guy. Should really color these eventually, so I know who's who. I think we can do that. It's gonna make it a nightmare to service it later. Correct. Yeah, the dish does not have a room or have a issue working inside a room. I personally think it's kind of baloney. When you're dealing with satellites, you're dealing with ultra high frequencies that require line of sight, and yeah, a big frame in the way is not my idea of line of sight. So I call some baloney on it, but I don't think anybody on the development team has a radio license or anything, so not exactly, probably don't know how it works. But that's alright. I got a lot of charcoal. Oop, 4. No. I forgot the whole reason I ran down here. It's for this. Go. Oh, right. Do need to power it. Oh, how sweet of me to just leave this cute little cable right here. Ah. Getting around the backside of the dish is going to be a pain in the butt. You are the power. There we go. Power it up. And start. So we can have some cooling in here. Got some cooling over there. Oh, I should have made some water. That's what I should have done. But I didn't. Okay. You're really not doing much. Yeah, well, you can build a hangar for the traders. It's just a little complication there. Pressure efficiency, so, alright. I could probably put a volume pump on this to pull out of that. Yeah, maybe that's what needs to be done. Yeah, I don't know if it really has a reduced signal. By all means, it absolutely should. But I haven't really had any difficulties tracking any traders down. Other than the normal, I can't figure out which way I'm actually turning it. That's, do I have any? Do I have any electronics parts? Large battery takes two parts. Electronics part. 2. Fired up. I really like that. Ah, crap. I don't have enough gold. Of course I don't have enough gold. Be too simple. Hopefully I got some in the kit and caboodle over here, but I probably don't. Well, of how my shredder hurt me. Electronics parts. That's so awesome. The using the stack to print stuff is amazing. You saw there where I just threw the ingot in there and it started printing, and well, obviously shut off on its own too. So super awesome. Go out here. I left my stupid AC on. Ugh. Alright. Fully charged. We are... Come on. Turn the way I want you to. Thank you. Got a bazillion of these cables, so I might as well lay them out right now. Weld up, screwdriver, electronics parts. There we are. Turn on. Blammo. Yeah, a massive hangar for sure, but it'll be fun. Whoa! I do wish that the jetpack could turn on and off quicker. Let's just get rid of this. Because I was going to... Crap, I don't have the other one. I was actually going to put a small... Let me think about that one. I don't know if I want to actually put a small on there. Because if I put a small transformer, I can limit it only to 5,000 watts, which that's the passive draw of a large satellite dish. So I may not want to do that. You're not actually doing anything, are you? Because of the pressure difference. No, well, you're kind of doing something. All right. Bang my head. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have volume pumps. I do have volume pumps. That's good. Okay. Terrible. It's gonna block the interface. It looked like trash. Looked like spaghetti. Lord knows we don't like spaghetti here. Okay, well, we're gonna start right here. Pressure efficiency. Really? What? 125. Well, it is super high. What am I doing? I guess that wouldn't work, would it? Okay. So maybe the active vent was actually the better way to go. Okay, well let's try that. Means I do need to control the active vent then, if that's the case. Wrench. Oh god, I hate using a wrench. Active vent. Okay. Set inward. Turn on. Okay. It's a problem because I don't have enough stuff floating around in the atmosphere. Okay. How are we doing on our liquid capacity here? 60 liters. Cool. What are we doing over here? 36 liters. All right, we're doing pretty good. Plenty of water. Plenty of water. What am I doing? Okay, so the volume pump was a bust. Active vent actually is better. Oh, 20 liters, okay. Yeah, pressure's going down real quick. But I don't want to end up to the point where I trap all the cool air in here. Okay. Just thinking about logically controlling this. I can turn this on if there's pressure on the input pipe, essentially. And maybe have this turn on and off based on, can the vent actually pull temperature information? Temperature output. Yeah, okay, so it can only read the one side. Well, I guess that's all it needs, is if this is below a certain threshold. Turn off. No, that doesn't work. This would have to reference an external temperature sensor. Okay. Why? Is it just because there's like no atmosphere in here? I mean, obviously, this pushing the pressure in here really helps the cooling, but temperature's going like crazy in here. Oh, hi! Get out of there! You don't belong in there. Oh, thanks for coming by. Have a good night. Oh, right. Yep. Good point. Transformer. That's exactly a transformer and a regular old station battery. Or maybe an APC. Yeah, APC actually probably would be a good call. Very good call. APC probably with a nuclear battery at some point. Yep, I like that call. I like that call. We'll put the APC in line too. Assuming I've got enough resources for that. I am going to have to do something about the control on these ACs though. Because, yeah, you're really doing squat. Well. Yeah, it liked it with pressure in there. So maybe that's maybe I just need more air. But APC, yeah, that's a good idea. Instead of using a freaking station battery. One. Electronics. Okay. And you need iron and solder. That I can do. That I can do. Spit out the iron. Thank you. Throw that in there and solder. Right there. Spit that out. Alright. So we got our APC. What's a tick-to-tick? A nuclear battery. Inconel and astroloid. Don't got that. Gold. I should probably probably do something about that. I do have Inconel. What was the other one? Maybe I'm okay. Astraloy. I do not have Astraloy. Right? That's Wasploy. Inconel. Astro. That's the... Oh. I could do that. I really could very easily do that. Or, wait. I don't have any of that? Seriously? That's strange. Copper, cobalt, steel. Copper, cobalt, steel. Okay. I think I should probably do that. You're doing something. Not much, but you're doing something. I should have dropped this crap off in there. No gold. I'm stuck. Alright. It's the electronics printer. Taking that out with me. I'll leave that here. I already got a transformer out there, so we're good. Line pump. It's good. It's all good. Looks like we got a fresh data mine. Data mine? Day 2 mine. This is a large transformer. I don't need the large transformer. I just need a small transformer. Okay, we're good there, good there. Let's trade out this. Alright, do this. That on. Okay, cobalt. We want much cobalt. If I remember right? Yeah, there's a big old vein. That's cobalt. Right here. Whoa! Whoa! Hello. Weirdness. Like 100 of this. Glad to know that cobalt placement requires support. Okay. Alright, that is what I need for cobalt. Oh, goodness. Sure. I needed gold, so that'll work. Also need copper! Holy crap! Wow! Yep. Remind me again, old Venus! Alright. That's just getting stupid. Oh, there's me. Crikey. Okay. Gold? I do need some gold, so this is a welcome sight. More gold over there? Cool. Man, there's gold everywhere. Shoot. Ah, no, give me my gold! Give me my gold! Give me my gold! No! Stop it! Flinging my gold everywhere. Not very nice. Oh, gosh. Alright. More gold?
Hunger caution.
Sure. Crap. No, I'm not liking where I am. It's a very bad position to be mining in. Screw that. Okay. Alright, we got the cobalt we need. Let's find some copper. I'm gonna have to print off a new suit before too long. Coal. There's coal everywhere. Gold. Is that? No, that's lead. Gold. Silicon. Silicon I will probably have to deal with here eventually. Whee! Flying down the hill. More cobalt. Iron floating. Actually, no, that's iron. There's copper. Copper, iron, silicon, other stuff. Coal. Whoa! Is that copper? That's copper. I should pay more attention to what I'm doing. I'm scared. I'm scared. Holy shit. This is just the wind turbulence blowing me around. I'm loading my pants right now. Okay. Okay. That's enough mining for me. For now. Ugh. Okay. Pants full. Okay. Pressure, that's easy enough to do. Alright. So, twice as much steel. So, 200 steel. We can make that happen. Let's make some steel. Of course, I gotta go out mining some more, which not my favorite, especially after that crap. But coal should be easy to obtain. Carve out this vein, or whoa, whoa! What are we doing? I feel like the simulation's a little wonky today. Holy crap! How deep is this? That's everybody. On the surface. Hey, that light tower works out pretty good. I just wonder how far out we can see that. 5 degrees. Okay. Is it occluded? Whoa. There's iron.
Hydration critical.
Nope, that's not iron, that's cobalt. Silver. Okay, so I don't know if that's occlusion. That could be occlusion. 60 degrees. Dang it, that's more cobalt. I don't want that. Okay, 60 degrees. Finally. Oh, wow, that's working a heck of a lot better than I thought it would. 240. That looks like cobalt. Now that is iron. Oh my goodness. Climbing a mountain. Holy crap! Okay. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright. Done mining. So 60 degrees. Okay. That's beautiful. That's actually doing a very good job. Okay, I don't need to kill myself going down a hill. I'm trying to. Sheesh. Okay. That tower is incredible. Is it pulsating? What? Is it just... I don't know. Must be glare effect or something. But that tower worked so incredibly well. I'm super, ultra happy with that. Okay. Let's go deal with the impending thirst problem. Yep. We'll fire that up a little bit.
Hunger critical.
There we go. I don't need to do any of that. I am stinky. Let's de-stinkify. Okay, tomatoes. Jumanji. Okay, we got seed. Tomato. How are these? Poorly. Well, I guess I do need the seeding. Switchgrass. Yeah, let's do the switchgrass. I'm super happy with that light tower, that lighthouse. Did an incredible job. I was worried that the draw distance would be a problem. But for when I'm out mining at night, which is a terrible decision, it worked all right. Okay. Oh, cocoa's ready. need to seed because I think I've got all the seed that I need. Right? Go. Yep. Got the seeds. There's cocoa powder. Boom! Alright. Okay. Alright, turn that off. So we'll probably have gotten us the temperature that we need. At least some of it. Okay, so there's the steel. So we're supposed to do... That was definitely the wrong thing. 100 cobalt. 100 copper. And then 200 steel. And 30 to 40... Oh, temperature's nothing. 30 to 40 megapascals, and we'll have that. There we go. Bam. Got our astroloy. You can bet your astroloy on that. Stupid. Okay. So we wanted a... Are you pooping me? Area power control. So that's the battery backup. Oh, it's because I was going to put a nuclear battery and get sidetracked. But the transformer? I forgot about the transformer? Huh. Where'd that other one go, then? Forget my head if it wasn't attached. So we'll grab that, because that's what we need. So we got that. We need this. That was for nuclear battery. Nuclear battery. In canal, just right here. Miss. There's one nuclear battery. It's totally nuclear, man. Alright, you're doing essentially squat. So let's use the active vent again. This is going to be production. A production room. Again, I got to figure out maybe a gas sensor with the same name. That may make sense. It may make sense. Well, hang on. Maybe not. So the way that I got it set up, I could possibly read the temperature on the output pipe, because that's connected to the room. So if that temperature is certain, yeah, okay. So I could turn this active if there's pressure here. I could turn this on if the temperature of this is above a certain threshold. That'll work. That will work. Give me the battery, thank you. Okay. So I will need a couple of icy tins. But I want to finish up my thought here with the APC and everything. So this will have enough juice in a small transformer. And just to illustrate, this is going to have a 1,000-watt input. Boom. Go to that. Blammo. And you're 7,500. Oh, you're doing pretty good. And we can turn you on now. So at 7,500 watt, that should be 750 watt continuous draw. That does kind of suck. But you can see that this is charging up. If we decrease this down to 700, this should go red. No? Something about that's a little fishy. That, oh, probably because we don't have anything hooked up. Crikey. I need the other stack of heavy cable, and then I can plug that in. So the computer isn't attached to it. Dumb shit. Huh. Wonder why that's... Yep. The other stack of cables, I also need to print off 2 IC10s. It was... No, I don't need 10, I need 2. And you want Gold! I don't have the gold on me. That's fine. We'll get there. We will get there. If I could remember to do things in, you know, order, it'd be great. But okay, so you. More ugly. Okay. Oh wow, that was an impressive leap. What's that? What's that? Okay. There we go. Okay, maybe if I go from this side. Ah. Maybe. There we go. Found the pixel. Okay. There we go. Okay, you... hand drill to deconstruct. That's cable. Wrench. I think that's what I saw. Oh, angle grinder. And a hand drill. Don't need that anymore. Pull that out. Pull this out. What the heck? Okay. What's that? There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Go. Everybody's back to working condition there. Now for this weirdness. Ah, crap, that's right in the way. Eventually, I'll have a real room. There we go. Cosmic cuisine. Oh, I don't have any controls over the... Right. Okie dokie. Gold. Let's make the gold before I forget. Actually, I want to throw this in and see what we got. Ah, steel. Okay. Good. Now, let's pull out some gold. There we go. That will get us to our next step. Okay. Yeah, a little on the close side. But we'll let that burn off. Okay. Good. 14 grams of steel. That's not bad. And the gold, because we want to print off some IC10s. And we can start by starting to edit some codes. Go ahead and clear this. Alright, so temp, let's see, set point temp, R0, sure. Alias, device, name hash, define vent as hash structure active vent, I think is what it's going to be called. Let's see if my structure active vent, alright, we want inward, so mode yield jump main. Set batch name, device hash is going to be event with a name hash of device name hash. Logic type is going to be mode 1. I don't think I need to set the safeties. So we're going to load into device name hash. This is going to be DB. Logic type is going to be name hash. Okay, every loop we are going to load into set point temp. It's going to be device, DB, and I'm assuming for an air conditioner it's going to be setting. Setting seems like that would be the thing. So setting. Setting. Of course. Setting. So that's the set one. Set there. Okay. Now, load R15. Load batch name. Okay, into R15 device vent. Oh, hang on. Okay, you know what? It's like I thought, I need a quick rest stop here. So we will continue our AC programming after these short messages. So eat, drink, be merry, whatever you need to do. We'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. Back to our editing nonsense. Okay, so we got the name hash. That's on initialization. And then And we set the vent inward. We don't necessarily change the mode yet. So we're going to load into R15. It's coming from this device and temperature output. Okay. A hysteresis. I'm going to put a hysteresis on that. I don't know if that's going to help or not. So subtract R15 is going to be R15 subtracted hysteresis. So if the temperature set point's 20, you know what? Now we're going to do this. I'm going to add 1 to that. Set greater than. So R14. So set greater than. If A is greater than B, we want this to be set. So we want to check if the temperature output is greater than the set point. Subtract from the temperature output 1. Right. There we go. So hopefully we won't get into this weird lock. So set greater than set point 1. So if it's on, then we want to turn the vent on. So we want to set batch name vent on device name hash on going to equal R14. We are going to set, let's see, load into R15 is going to be dB pressure input, right? And we are going to set greater than 0 R14 R15 and set dB mode R14. So that should toggle it on and off based on if there's pressure on the input pipe. This is based on the output pipe. We don't need hysteresis. Just need that. I think that'll work. Let's give it an export and try it out. Production and production. Boom. Line 12, device list null. Wonder why that might be. Okay. Oh, we get into that problem though, right? Maybe not. Let's see. We'll see. But that does appear to be working. And we'll plug this in over here. Hopefully that'll keep the base from running away too hard. But we do need to label this. Alright, hopefully that's going to do some good here. We'll see. We will see. Make sure we're doing good here. Let's get this I do need to hook up the greenhouse with some nitrogen. Yep, not in the correct atmosphere. So we'll go over here. Open up this guy. Close up this guy. Good. That'll work. How you doing? You're looking pretty good. Temperature's coming down in here. That's awesome. That's low. That temp's pretty low. Should actually open this up and do some stuff. Brain fart. Iron sheets. Iron sheets. Small satellite dish. Transformer. Transformer.
Hunger caution.
All right. How are we doing over here? We're loading you. That's fine. Your temperature good. Temperature's good. All in all, pretty good. Pretty good. How are we doing over here? Little much. Good. Might want to load that with a little bit more refrigerant at some point. But it's good. Okay. I could put a little bit of CO in the base. That wouldn't be too bad. That temperature's ridiculous, but speaking of which, chuck that in there. Okay. So next up, we want to probably. Oh right, I was working on an atmospherics room, or at least considering the possibility of extending out a little bit. Okay. Maybe we'll save that. Now, nitrogen. How do we know how to handle this? So I almost want to do some simple logic chips, just for the fun of it. Because it's kind of fun to use the small logic chips, although I wish they were less bulky and all that fun stuff. Let's check our filters while we're at it. Because I do need to build up my... I don't have a way to control that. I forgot. So trader chip. Temperature's getting reasonable. Yeah, temperature is getting reasonable. Cool. Got a vent. Sensor. about a logic I/O. So I'm going to need a reader and a writer. Will I need a memory? Yes, I will need a memory. And then I will need a processor. Just one. Ooh, look at that. Huh. I mean, yeah, because it's pushing out cooler air than the set point, so this is a little bit... I should probably check the start condition will be this greater than. The shutdown condition will be this less than or something. It'll get there eventually. It's just going to be a little bit annoying in the process. Less than ideal, but it's doing something for now. It'll work for now. Now this, I'm trying to remember. I think I'm using that as my gas sensor. So we're gonna gas sensor in this corner of the room. Because I don't think I have one of these floating around.
Hydration critical.
There's that. Think I'm gonna flip this on the put this on the wall underneath, or actually I could. Well, I'm trying to think of a good place to put it because to adjust these, obviously having them blocked or walled off doesn't work too hot.
Oxygen low.
Haven't heard that in a while. Oh, wow. That was an amazing lineup. Okay, well, Logic I/O. Let's just do this. Logic Reader. That's going to read the gas sensor. Okay. This doesn't really matter. And we'll compare this against the memory chip. And the output there. Really doesn't mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. So I like using these chips. Okay. So input is going to be... Oh, there is a gas sensor. Oh, that's probably in the airlock. Greenhouse gas sensor. Variable is going to be ratio nitrogen. Of course, you can't read something without power to it. Yeah, it shouldn't be this messy, but it is. Okay. So, 0.22. We want... Let's just make it 1. Wait. No, we want it... 0.0. Logic reader. Memory. Ah, crap. Compare. Let's try that again. Boom, boom. And we want... Greater than that? Less than. Less than, true. Turn on. Okay, yeah, there we go. Logic compare output is going to be to... Well, you know. You might have to finish something here. Active vent? An active vent would be the best. Surprisingly, I don't have one on me. Whoa, God. Active vent. 1 igniter. Copper, gold, iron, right? Take it! Do I have any green? I don't. Okay, so let's... do a little bit of spray painting. guess it doesn't really matter. There we go. Got green. Why green? I don't know. So what I really need is black. Green would be for nitrous. There we go. Yeah, see? We're pretty good. 21 degrees in there. And we're getting down probably pretty close. It's probably over here is probably 21. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Let's do that. So that'll be this outward. Okay. So we'll have 5% nitrogen, 50% oxygen, and then the rest will be CO2. That's the plan, anyway. Okay. Let's run this right alongside this pipe. Because we're going to need to do this. Up, up. I think 10 is a little... Oh, 10 is actually probably... right about where it needs to be. Go. So pull nitrogen out of here. Okay, now output goes to... Actually... Crap. I don't have it hooked up. No. Active vent, greenhouse N2. On. Input. Compare. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's a little bursty. But that ought to be good for it. Let's test it out. Let's check it out. do the trick. This will get me what I need for stuff. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And plant the seeds. And now soy oil. And that will go into the packaging machine. Good. And rice is not quite there. So we're looking at 5% N2, 50% O2, and then the balance being CO2 and miscellaneous. So that does mean that the pressure will come down in here a little bit first before I pull any more out. Or no, before I push any CO2 in. Yeah. Cool. So now we have regulated nitrogen input. We have semi-regulated CO2. It's based on the overall pressure. And oxygen, since it's being created, is being pulled out at 50%. Very good. I think it's time to go crazy with the ferns, though. I cannot take another row. Yeah, I can only put 4 more down. We could go a little bit wider. That we could do, and that would require 3 more grow lights and more. This is in the way. But that would give me a lot more fern, more O2. More O2 means I have more for the base. Yeah, let's do that. So we got the regulated N2 into the garage. Got the light tower with the battery. Yeah. Super awesome. Super awesome. Packaging machine. Oil. Okay. Oh, trader. Trader IC. Or at the very least, writer. That's a switch writer. I could do one of those. I could do a logic writer that would be the dial input. Yeah, okay. Okay, so logic. We want to switch. We want 2 of these. 2 of these, yeah. Which reminds me. Do. There we go. Okay, 2 of those. And 1. I take that back. 3 of these. And I have signs, right? Do I have signs? I got one sign. Need to print off 2 more signs. And that's just iron. Okay, that'll be fun. So here's... There we go. I forgot. Yeah. I was gonna write code for the trader, but we'll save that for another day because there's some fun stuff that can be had with that. But for now, we will do... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. It's gonna... That's what we're gonna do. Wait, that's what I needed to do. Okay, so the idea here is we will have logic switch. See, this is the problem, is these are so bulky. This is a problem. Launch operator. Okay, should do me some good. Dials. Output is to medium satellite dish. Output variable is to on. Okay. Dial. Output is to medium. Medium satellite dish. So let's do vertical, of course. 90. Crowbar. Okay, vertical. If we wanted to be specific. Okay. Void Ventures. Can blast them. I need to set the output variable, you dingling. So output variable. This is going to be vertical. And this is going to be horizontal. There's on. This should be spinning. It's not. Okay. I mean, for $6, that's really not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's not bad at all. Oh. Right. Vending machine needs to be on this circuit. Ugh. So this does, in fact, need to be... Oh, God. This needs to be here. Everything else, no. Gosh. More of this.
Hunger caution.
Bounce it off the ceiling, why don't you? And I don't have the heavy cable. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and print up a stack of it. Wow, that was fast. Actually, I feel like there is a... We check the other cabinet. I have a feeling there is a stack. Nope. I would have been wrong. That's okay. Happy with that system. It's doing its job. For cheap, too. Now we got nitrogen. Oh, that's a load off my mind. That's one less thing that I have to manage. Okay, grab what we have. Go. And this would be... There we go. Astro Alloy Emporium. Build Inc. Looking for a seed trader, though. Looking for a seed trader instead because I kind of want more stuff. Oh. Alright, before I get too crazy. Grow light. Well, let's see. Hydroponics tray. Hydroponics. Yep. Let's... I don't think 50 is unreasonable. Grow light. Need 3 of those. But they want iron. Did I really try? That was stupid. I say 50. Okay. Basic shoot. 1. To the other with. Okay. Just to make sure that I cleared the stack so it doesn't have any weird stuff in it. So I got the trays. Now grow light. Let's go back to there. 3. Steel and electrum. Steel and electrum. You need iron, of course. Why did I even guess? What does it take? 10 iron per 50, so I need 500 iron. That's what I just called for. I have a fair amount, but it is not 500. 250. Need another 5 stacks of iron. Just to be fair, pretty doable. What? I'm gonna dig into this. Oh, there's some...
Waste tank caution.
Ah, crap. Well... I do have the old tank, so... The auxiliary. But I don't think I'll need it. Go. drink, be merry. I might call that a good place too. Shove this in the pipe bender and call it good. Shove it in ye old pipe bender. What are you missing? Copper. Really? Really? We're missing copper? Okay. Well, alright. Let's... Pretty sure I got some laying right there. It's not a lot, but I think that's enough. Yeah. Perfect. Boing! Got the cable I needed. Got the green grow light. Yeah, I think that's fair. 20 more. Okay, first things first. Eat and drink. And then our, let's see. So we want the power actually centered, don't we? Which one's power? One, two, three. Yeah, we do want it centered. Shit the bed. That cable's in the way. Well, hey, we got a little something here anyway. Crap, this is hard to see. Okay, well that works. All right, another 4. Okay. Ah, crap. There we go. Gets us a little bit more oxygen production going all at once. That was another 20. And they spit out, oh, it's like 400 mole an hour. Oh, reminds me, I need to crack this open. Ah! Ooh, that's some happy plants, I bet, though. I bet that's some happy plants now, though. Let's see. 14 kiloliter capacity. We've actually got quite a bit of water in here. Lasts for a very long time, so what do these plants use? Half a mole per hour. Half a mole, not half a liter, half a mole. And 55 moles to a liter, right? Kids took off with my calculator. Of course they did. Thank you, children. Yeah. We've got water for a long time. Need to make another batch, though, since, yeah. Although we're good. We got lots of water in here. Tomatoes, are you seeded? You are seeded. Let's harvest you. Okay. We're almost there. One more harvest. And then the rice is the same way. Rice. One more harvest, and the rice will be good. We can go ahead and do some more biomass conversion here. To make another loaf of bread, so maybe I should pick my wheat as well. Yep, the wheat is good enough. 10 wheat, 1 harvest will make a loaf of bread. And then some. So you could probably get away with quite literally a single wheat plant and it would be able to sustain you. So let's go ahead and grab the wheat. I'm doing this in the wrong order, honestly. Sugar cane's ready, but we don't need a sugar cane. Soybeans are not there. Flour. Bread. Loaf of bread. Chickens. That's another thing I should do, right? Okay. Potatoes. I don't have a reason for potatoes other than... Oh my god. I'm good. I'm good on potatoes. I don't need any more. Not until a trader wants some more. You're all doing good, right? Happy about that. Get some more trays in here eventually. Can have some real other foods. Birds. Yeah, too bad about the soybean. Now, okay, so here's... I'm going to practice. Can't, can ya? Is my thought here. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Sugar, not that we really needed it, but we got more sugar. Sweet. Okay, I'm happy with that. Eat, drink. Still pulling more pressure out of here as we're kind of overcharged, but that's okay. 75 is dead middle of the plant's ideal grow range, so pretty good. Breathable. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So what did we get? We got our light tower up with the battery attached, and we've got the N2 input into the greenhouse. That's good. So I think next time maybe we'll focus in on some coding. I'm thinking with the production room, I would love to be able to read missing reagents and theoretically feed that into a furnace feed. Furnace order system, auto feed, auto smelt, something like that. But at least being able to read a missing reagent and be able to throw something at a production machine. And then additionally, the way I have it set up now is I can order only one item per machine at a time. So if it's in the middle of making a batch of 200 cable, I can't say after that I'd like 5 grow lights, for example. So I want to rewrite my code so that it will append to the order list. But I may also need a mechanism to clear the stack or something like that. I may need to think that one through, but I want to write additional orders so I can queue up a few things. If I can figure out how to read the missing reagents, then I can have it order up from something. Have some kind of distribution lane. So I have some plans for the production room. And probably I'm going to write this down is wind turbine batteries. Get more batteries onto that system so I'm not wasting as much wind. But we have cooling, and now we've got more oxygen production, which means I can take some excess that's not necessarily going to steam production and maybe start blowing it into the base and just bringing the pressure up in the base, which I could also do with some CO2. Nitrogen I think is kind of a precious commodity. I'm not really actively sourcing it other than what comes out of my ores and stuff, which I've got another batch going through right now, but I don't really run that much through here in any given time. So most of the nitrogen's coming out of, I guess, when I pollute the base with outside air, that sort of thing. So whatever. A little bit of that, a little bit. A little bit, a little bit. Wow. Words. Anyway. So I think that's a good place to call it for the night. So I would like to thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next time.